to my channel. As you can see by the guitars behind me, I love guitars. I've watched a lot of channels on here review guitars, and I always seem to notice they seem to emphasize on stuff that, I don't know about you, but doesn't matter to me. When they're taking it apart to look at the backs of the pickups and everything, that really doesn't change whether it sounds good or not. So my reviews are going to be based on two things: finish and playability. What does it sound like? What does it feel to play it? What is the finish like? I'm going to say a couple things up front. Number one, I'm going to mostly be doing pentatonic boxes and original music because it's copyright laws. I just don't want to get mixed up with that. And the other thing I'm going to say, just in case you haven't noticed, I'm always going to be dressed up, and I'm always going to be wearing a hat. I was always told if you feel better, you play better. Number two, I'm bald, so I wear a hat. The biggest thing I like to say is this channel is about the love of guitars. And that's all that I ask for people. If you got negative comments, keep them to yourself. Okay, the first guitar we're going to review, I just bought a beautiful Ibanez clone. Some that's non-branded, and somebody said to me, you cannot get a good guitar, non-branded guitar. Well, let's find out. I have to say, my first impressions of this, the finish is beautiful. It's just a beautiful guitar. You look at the wood grain, you look at the finish, it's nice, right? We'll get more into the finish in a minute. Right now, what we're going to do is we're just going to play it a little. First thing I'm going to say, and this is the same with every guitar you get like this, they might make a nice guitar, but they make awful strings. This guitar would sound a lot better if the strings were changed. I can tell you right now, you'll find your fingers have a tendency to slip on them, and so that makes it a little bit tough. But overall, this is a very nice sounding guitar. Bar on it. The thing I like about this is a lot of guitars you have a tendency to stick on the 15th fret. You get it so that you're pushing it in, and if it's riding too high, it's hard to get it back up for the next string. This is set up beautifully. It's nice. It's a nice guitar. One thing I'm finding with it is, like I said, when you run your fingers up and down the sides of the neck, there's not a lot that would have to be done. This is a nice, smooth running guitar. Comparative price, the exact same Ibanez where I live is $600 for the exact same guitar. Now, do I think it is as good as the $600 one? Yeah, maybe. I would definitely say, though, this is an easy $400 to $500 guitar without trying. And they're very reasonably priced to get an unbranded one. They're very smooth and comfortable to feel. As you can hear, you get a lot of tone with it, right? You can hear the difference in the tone. It's a very nice instrument, and it's easy and comfortable to play. When you're talking about the fit and the finish of this guitar is beautiful. Like, one of my favorite things that I do is I slide my fingers up the fretboard and you don't feel anything. They are beveled smooth, they're perfect. The finish, it's a beautiful guitar. The only thing that I can really say negative about it is the volume on select position 2 and 4 on the select 5-way selector is a little quiet. Other than that, the fit and the finish on this guitar, as you can see, is beautiful. There's no flaws on it at all. So I guess I could say yes, you really can buy an inexpensive, unbranded guitar. This is easily as good as any $500 guitar. The finish, the other thing that I have to say that I'm amazed with is the quality of the parts and the workmanship. Like the inlays are perfect. Everything on this guitar is exceptional. I would have to give it an 8 out of 10. It's beautiful. My recommendation, obviously, buy one. I cannot say enough how fantastic the finish is. If you look, you see the perfect wood grain and everything. Fantastic finish. So, when I'm wrapping this up, before I do, I've got to say, please like and subscribe. That way I know you like what I'm doing. This guitar is definitely worth the money. I have seen them go anywhere from $200 to $450. Worth every cent. You can't go wrong with this one. There are some guitars that I'm going to rate that I have that I don't hold in as high a regard, that everybody swears by them, and I'm not sold on it. But this one here, I have to tell you, you get your money's worth. So rating it out of 10, I'd give it about an 8 out of 10, which is a pretty good score for this. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. I look forward to you coming back. And like I say, please like and subscribe. Positive comments only, please. Thank you.